Most candidates fail because of these mistakes. Today, I will show you how to avoid failing the driving test. Hey there, it's Ed here and welcome to Ray Driving Theory channel. Today, we are covering the 10 most common mistakes people are making during the driving test. Avoid them and you give yourself the best chance to pass on the first attempt. By the way, if you are studying for the exam, check out the Ray Driving Theory app. It's got everything you need to prepare for the exam. The download link is in the description. Let's go. And now, mistake number 1, junctions, observations. Still the biggest reason year after year people failing their tests. So, misjudging the speed of traffic, failing to stop or not creeping forwards when you can't see clearly. Remember, if you can't see, peep and creep until you can. Mistake number 1, junctions, observations. So we're turning left at this junction. I'm getting nice and close to the giveaway. And the view is not the best for me, to be honest. So what I need to do, I slightly need to creep out till I can actually see nicely in the road. Let's say I see this one, and if I would pull out now and he would have to slow down, I would get a serious mark, or either examiner would intervene or stop me before I move. Still, generally quite simple. Stay back, observe, creep out till you can see in the road and make a safe move. But sometimes why this mistake happens too much is because we're under pressure, we're thinking we're waiting too long, oh, I might get a hesitation mark and I'm gonna make the wrong decision. So, too much pressure. Remember, relax, take your time. It's better to get a hesitation mark than a serious fault for pulling out in front of someone, because now that's gonna be dangerous. Number 2, mirrors. Change direction. This happens if you change lanes or move around parked vehicles without checking your mirrors. Examiners want to see clear, safe mirror checks. Center mirror, side mirror, and especially looking out for motorbikes and cyclists. So, mirrors, change direction. Generally, when we change lanes. Now, if I check my mirrors and signal right, I see the vehicle is on the right, and I'm gonna make sure he's going past me. And only then I'm gonna move into the right lane. But if I wouldn't check my mirrors when that silver vehicle was next to me and I would start at the movement to the right, that would be an instant fail, and more likely examiner would take action. They would grab your steering wheel to avoid the accident, and this happens a lot. Let's be honest, you're on your driving test, you're thinking about not failing the test, you're all stressed out, your awareness drops, so make sure before any maneuver, mirrors, signal, check, and then make the move. Drum roll, mistake number 3. What do you think it's gonna be? Moving off safely. Whenever you pull away, you must check all round. Forcing others to slow down or steer because you pulled out unsafely will fail you. So generally it happens because people are not checking their blind spots, or they moved off and there was someone around them. So we covered this in previous videos as well. What we need to do, some people say 6-point check is not necessary. Yes, I do agree with them, but that's the way I do it. So I check my left shoulder all around, right shoulder, I signal, I check my mirror, my blind spot, and I make my movement. And I made sure there's no one around us and I did not affect anyone. Number 4, turning right at junctions. This includes not positioning correctly, not entering a ghost island, or misleading others by sitting too far left. At roundabouts, wrong lane can also count here. So, turning right at junctions. I will be turning right at the end of the road, and where you could get a serious mark is if you position yourself over to the left and you turn right from the left side, which on this occasion would be incorrect. Remember, not all mistakes will be marked as serious fault. It all depends what is happening around you. Now, let me show you how we should be doing it correctly. So, end of the road, turning right. I'm gonna check my mirrors, signal right. I can see the white vehicle's positioned over to the right. I keep next to the center line, all the way nicely up to the giveaway, which allows people who want to turn left, space to turn left. And I will make sure it's safe for me to go. Okay, he did away with me. And he was turning, so no hesitation. Another option could potentially be not using the ghost island, which I have in front of me here. So I need to go into the ghost island, my protective turn box, position myself nicely, wait for that oncoming traffic, and make the move when it's safe to do so. So if I would position in the left lane, not using the ghost island, I would fail my test for sure, because I would be obstructing traffic behind me. The Ray app helps you avoid the most common mistakes on your exam and understand what examiner is expecting. The download link is in the description. If you're learning to drive in the UK, hit that subscribe button. We've got new lessons and tips every week. Now we are jumping into top 5. Response to traffic lights. Might feel quite simple, but it happens a lot. Failing to stop at the red light, or failing to stop at amber when it's safe to do so. Not stopping at the line, or not moving when it's green. You need to show you understand flow and traffic light rules clearly. Not responding to traffic lights. I did stop at the red light, but I did stop before the cycle lane. But if you look at the vehicle next to me on the left, he is in the cycle lane. And if you stop at the traffic lights like that on your test, you will get a serious fault. The only occasion when you can go past the first line, if the traffic light has changed suddenly and you just didn't have enough, let's say, distance to stop before the first line, then it's absolutely fine to stop in a cycle lane. But at this occasion, if I could have stopped myself nicely, the Audi on my left should have done exactly the same. So he would fail his test now. We are slowly getting to top 5. So, number 6, steering control. Examiners don't care how you hold the wheel. Cross your arms if you want. What matters is accuracy. Too much, too little, or too late, or mounting the curb, that's a fault. Like I said before, examiners don't care how you steer as long as you have full control over the steering wheel. And control steering mistake would fall into either steering too early or steering too late in the junction. For instance, I will be taking the next road on the left, and if I'm gonna steer in too sharp, my back wheel will go onto the curb. Okay, and now this would be a serious fault. Another option is if I steer too late and I come into the oncoming traffic side, which as well can lead to the serious fault depending on the situation and by how far and how much you actually steered in. Number 7, response to road markings. Road markings guide you. If you're in a left-only lane, you must go left. Stopping in a yellow box junction or driving over a mini roundabout, it can also fail you. So the most common thing is not responding to the stop sign. Now we can see a stop sign ahead of us. Now the thing what everyone does is they don't stop fully. It doesn't mean you need to put the parking brake up, but you need to come to the full stop. We can't do a rolling start. You have learned yourself to do rolling starts at the giveaway junctions, which is absolutely brilliant with effective observations. But with a stop sign, we need to have a full stop before the line. Nicely stop the car fully. It stopped, we observed, and we make the move. If you do a rolling start on the stop sign junction, you will get a serious mark on your test. Number 8, response to traffic signs. This is about signs and it happens a lot. Failing to stop at the stop sign, ignoring no entry, or driving in a bus lane during operation hours. If, for instance, we straight line a mini roundabout, if we go over the paint, so I'm going straight ahead of the roundabout, I didn't go around the paint, I just carried on straight. This is a simple fail on the driving test as well. So let me show you how to do it correctly. Next roundabout, I'm going to follow the road ahead and I need to go nicely around the paint. So it is safe to enter. I keep around the roundabout. I didn't touch the paint and I'm good. So quite simple mistake on the mini roundabout. Make sure you see the paint, and if you physically can go around the paint, go around the paint. Number 9, position. Normal driving. This means your position is wrong. Too close to the curb, too close to the middle, or staying in the right lane when not overtaking. On roundabouts, don't straight line across, stay in lane and keep space for others. So now, position normal driving. The most common mistake is straight lining a roundabout. We have a roundabout ahead, and by straight lining, I mean if we're going straight ahead of the roundabout, we should keep ourselves to the left. But quite a lot it happens that you drift into the right lane. So this is something what we shouldn't be doing. So straight ahead of the roundabout, we position to the left, and we go over to the right, and then we leave the roundabout. So that's one of the most common mistakes. I did make sure it's safe. I've seen the Mini behind me, but we should be keeping the vehicle over to the left on the outside of the roundabout. Now on the next roundabout, I'm going to show you how it should be done correctly. So I'm going to go straight ahead at the next roundabout. And again, I nicely keep myself to the left. I'm going to keep on the left side. If you can see, there's vehicles on the right lane. So if I would try to straight line it, that would become dangerous. So I nicely need to keep on the outside of the roundabout. And the job's done. Let's start with number 10, use of speed. You can fail for going too fast, but also for not slowing down in time. If the speed limit changes from 30 to 20, you must already be at 20 by design. You can also fail for driving too fast for conditions like rain, fog, or narrow roads. Okay, use of speed. So this road now is 30-mile-an-hour road. Further down the road, there is a 20 zone sign, which means I need to slow down to 20 before the sign. And if I do miss this one, I could get myself a serious fault. Nicely before the sign. So, we have covered the 10 most common mistakes that cause people to fail their driving test. If you recognize yourself in one of these, that is completely normal. Every learner struggles with them at some point. The important thing is that now you know exactly what they are and you know how to avoid them. That already puts you one step ahead of most people walking into their test. And don't forget, we have an app that covers everything from theory practice to hazard perception training. Just search for Ray Driving Theory Test app or use the link in the description to start using it today. Good luck on your exam. Stay calm, focus on a safe driving, and trust the skills you have learned. You can do this. Thanks for watching the Ray Driving Theory channel, and I will see you on the next one.